Hi, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy. Joy. Yeah, so I hope everyone's doing well. I'm excited for tonight's game. It should be fun. And as always, be waiting. Look at you, Hunter. Cold beer calling your name. There you go. There you go. Come to me. Come to me. So, yeah, I've had a. It's been raining. We're getting lots of rain, and I wish I had plants in the ground. I got boots on the ground. I ain't got no plants on the ground. Pretty sad being the gardener that I am. Uh, oh well. C'est la vie, right? So yeah, as I was saying, tonight's game should be fun. I have got some stuff to talk about. Some stuff not so great. I got a couple downer points this show. We lost Rick Derringer. Just sad. Um, and Rick was 77 years old. He also produced Weird Al Yankovic. Hey, Martha. Hey, thanks for posting that over in the Xverse, Twitterverse. I appreciate it, Martha. How y'all doing over there today? It's probably hot as Hades, I'm sure. And how's Mama B doing? John Fogerty has a birthday. He's 80. Can you believe it? And I guess the big sensation I'll bring up today is probably kind of viral, and you can Google this. Should have had the link, but nuns go viral for beatbox performance was not on my bingo card, but apparently it's a viral thing. Beatboxing nuns. See if I can find. Here we go. They were on a Brazilian TV show. But I'll let you Google that. 93 and cloudy. Yeah. It's also cloudy over in Benny Loco's neck of the woods over there in Palm Springs, Joshua Tree area. So yeah, and about 94. So it's cooling things down being overcast at least, which is a relief. Take any break you can get, I'm sure. I'm sure. But yeah, so nuns beatboxing is the viral video of the day. But what should be the viral video of the day should be Lisa Noel. That is, I'll leave the link in the comments to Lisa. She has a new video out called music video called West Coast Hippie Chick, which is an awesome video. I love it. And then she has some other videos and skits, and I think she has a I did not know this, but she has a channel, I guess, about Farby. It's a, play on words there, but she, I believe, is going to migrate that in with her Lisa Noel channel. So let me get that copied here and then the chat. Oh, come on. I can't copy my own notes. Oh, come on. It's giving me a hard time. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here we go. Now all I have to do is find myself. We might be here a while. No, I was just watching a Danny the Medic video before I went live. So here I am. And here's the link to Lisa Noel. Go check her out. She does some comedy skit work and that type of thing. So, hey, Barack, good to see you. It's been a while. But go leave Lisa Noel some love over there. Subscribe to her. She does comedy skits and music and that type of thing. And she's a beautiful person. And yeah. Hey, Simple Happy Life. How you doing, girl? Are y'all still getting that beautiful breeze down south? I love those little shorts of those trees and those just waving in the wind. It just, you just need a hammock and you'll be all set. I could sleep there for hours. But yeah, you did good in setting the mood for that. With that one video, the wind blowing in that tree. I'm doing okay. I wish this rain would stop so we could get some gardening done, is what I wish. That's what I wish. The plants are hurting. They're suffering. At this point, oh my gosh. I know, it's like the weekend's supposed to be decent, but I don't know. Maybe I could get a workforce over on the weekend. That would be something. All right. Oh, we got some people here. Is Vinny here yet, or is he late? Is he late to class? We're going to have to ask him for a permission slip. We need an excuse from his mother. And Mike. I didn't even see Mike's. He usually does a video on Wednesday. I haven't seen anything from him. But school's out for summer for Mike, I believe. So he may be off doing better things. Oh, and as far as Lisa Noel, that link I dropped up there for her channel, you'll also see Camp Gmail in her videos every now and then too. So, yeah. They do collabs. So, all right. Let's get started. So, the topic is hot and cold. Hot and cold. Could be an album name, could be song, lyrics, title, could be album name. Did I say that? Mrs. Hopkins, you're so funny. That's all right. That's all right. We are selective here, I guess, in some ways. I mean, we welcome everybody. Anybody can jump in, anybody can play. There's no, we just ask that you be honest and not Google or anything. You either know the answer or you don't. It's for fun. Oh, but I do have really bad prizes at the end. Well, one bad prize goes to the winner. So let's go. Let's go. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. If not, hopefully this will cheer you up a little bit and give you the boost you need to propel you through the rest of the week into the weekend. So, question number 1, we'll get this one over with. This classic Christmas tune has become controversial in recent years. This classic Christmas tune has become controversial in recent years. Hey, Rudy, good to see you. How are you doing, darling? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. You've been good? You've been keeping your channel all right? Ooh, Mrs. Hopkins with the point. Good job, Martha. Number 2. A snake can relate to this foreigner song. A snake can relate to this foreigner song. A snake. There's nothing relating there. Hot-blooded. Simple Life got it. I don't know. I guess there are some cold-blooded snakes, but they usually have 2 feet and, something hanging between their legs. But, but not all, of course, obviously. Obviously. All right. We don't need any cold-blooded snakes. Let's see. All right. So this cliche happened to become a foreigner song. This cliche happened to become a foreigner song. We'll just get them out of the way right away. We can move on beyond foreigner here. Does anyone know? This cliche happened to become a foreigner song. Are y'all gonna mess with me like that? Seriously? Y'all. Hunter, you don't know? A foreigner song. Y'all are just messing with me. I take it, Hunter, that you're giving that point to Simple. Is that what that was about? You showing some love. See, that's why, Hunter, that's why all the women love you, Hunter. You're such a chivalrous gentleman. It's true. I know it's true because I read it on the bathroom wall. Yeah. It is true. All right. Now, I just have a feeling I'm going to get my tongue tied on this one. Let's see how I do. This song, written and first recorded by Montserratian. Oh, I did it. Holy cow, I should get I'm giving myself a point for saying that. Oh, he's a honorable guy. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? That's awesome. That's the best pun I've heard in a long time. That isn't even a groaner. I love it. All right. This song, now let's see if I can say it a second time. This might be difficult. This song, written and first recorded by Montserratian, I did it again, holy cow, musician Arrow, featured on his 1982 studio album by the same name, was covered by Buster Poindexter. This song, written and first recorded by Montserratian, hot, hot, hot. Who's hot? He's hot. She's hot. We're hot. Are you feeling hot, hot, hot? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Mike actually sung on one of his videos this week. And he has a beautiful voice. So go check that one out. Which one was it, Mike? Which video? What was the title of the video? I meant to write that in my notes and totally forgot about it. Hey, James, how's it going? Oh, awesome. Good for YouTube. Ah, nice, James. Nice. So anyone know? Oh, Mike got that one. That's right. Mike has a point. So where are we? We got Mrs. Hopkins has a point. Simple Life has 2 points, and Mike has 1 point. Yes. And you surprised me that you were singing like an oldie song too. I liked it. I like oldies. I was actually in an oldies band back in the day for a while, for a bit. We didn't play any gigs. We just, hung out in the trailer park. I didn't live in the trailer park. We hung out in the trailer park and played with that band there. All right, so who for a bonus point, what was Buster Poindexter's real name? Bonus point. What was Buster Poindexter's real name? And he just passed away a few weeks back. No. Nah. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, Mike. In the green swamp. What's a green swamp? Is that over there by what is that? What is that place I'm thinking of? Green Cove Springs. I like the name though, Frederick. Hey, Sharon Smith. How you doing, darling? Oh, so is it in the Panhandle, Mike? Central Florida. So the St. John's? Fun fact, y'all, St. John's runs north. It is a river that runs north. It lets out in the Jacksonville. Another river that runs north is the New River in West Virginia. Okay, Mike. There's a spring I've been wanting to go to over there up in Ocala, one I hadn't been to before. I remember I was in a hurry going through Ocala though. Anyway, Buster Poindexter's real name, going once, going twice. Was David Johansen. David Johansen was Buster Poindexter's real name, and he was of course with Mrs. Hopkins. Are you behind? I think you're behind Mrs. Hopkins. You may have to play. Hunter says if you click on the live button, that'll catch you up. So. I know. I was surprised you didn't know that, especially since he just passed away recently. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, it's kind of getting to be a depressing trivia. This one it wasn't intended. I didn't know about Rick Derringer till just before we started. But this song was recorded by the American band Kool and the Gang for their first platinum selling 1979 album, Ladies' Night. Mike got it. And sadly, here we go again. Gosh, I'm like the bearer of bad news. Chicago Mike Sumler, who was a member of Kool and the Gang, was in a really bad accident this weekend here. I had mentioned the Mabel House Amphitheater. They were playing, I guess, Evening of Funk with Midnight Star and Confunction and Rolls Royce. And he was involved in a car accident and passed. So deep condolences to Chicago Mike's family. I don't know where Benny is tonight. He may be lurking in the bushes. So you never know. Question number 6. Oh, wait. Too hot, Mike. Did I give you that? Yes, I did give you that point. Sorry. I'm confusing myself. Question number 6. What song has the lyrics, "Put your hand on the heat, put your hand on the heat. Oh, come on, baby, let's go"? What song has the lyrics, "Put your hand on the heat, put your hand on the heat. Oh, come on, baby, let's go"? No clue. All right, here we go. It is, imagine that. It's "She's So Cold" by the Rolling Stones. What's hard for me is to change the lyrics up so I'm not in the same cadence as a song would be to try and throw you all off. So, woo! Yeah, Mike, I was wondering if you were off already. Like here, our schools are done. They don't go back after. I don't know. Some of the schools may go back, but I think our schools are out. You're going to have a good one, Mike. You are going to have a good time. What's the biggest project you're going to have to work on, Mike? So I'll ask a question. See, I hate that because I ask Mike a question, then I feel like I gotta pause because I don't want him typing when I answer the next question. Try and trip him up. I don't want to do that. Now I feel bad. All right, question number 7. Bryan Adams, Heat Wave, April Wine, and UFO, amongst other bands, all had different songs with this same title. Bryan Adams, Heat Wave, April Wine, and UFO all had different songs with the same title. I actually went back and listened to, because I was like, I know this song, And then I went back and hit UFO's version of this song. And I was like, man, I hadn't heard that song in forever. And it was a song that got radio play in Florida anyway. Yeah, that's rough, Mike. It's tough. Stone Cold. Nope. Sorry, Hunter. That would be. Any other guesses? That would be Hot to Handle. You remember that old UFO song, Hot to Handle? If not, go back and listen to it, and you'll be like, oh, man. Oh, man. It brought back memories. So now I'm thinking I used to probably listen to that whole album. So now I want to go back and listen to the whole album to see if it's something I had listened to. Oh, yeah. That was a great, great song. Jammin' song. Question number 8. This band wants you to give it away now. This band wants you to give it away now. There you go, Mike. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Nothing else that's fun to sing. I did like that. I mean, Bimbo did not like Red Hot Chili Peppers. I did. I did. Really? That's funny. You and Bimbo probably would have gotten along really well and like this a lot of the same bands. Question number 9. This 1989 dance hit by Tone Loc has the same, I almost said the song, has the same reputation as Baby It's Cold Outside. This song by Tone Loc has the same reputation as Baby It's Cold Outside. 1989, yes. Funky Cold Medina. Let's see. Bimbo knew all the songs, all the bands, all the band players, and all the bands of all the songs. She's wild. She was wild. Okay, Hunter's on the board with 1. Hunter, I saw you in Benny's earlier. I said hi, but the chat was moving so fast. It was hard to keep up with anybody. It's Vinny. Hey, Vinny. Vinny's on the board. Well, not on the board, but Vinny's in the chat. Vinny is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. So Vinny, do you know somebody that is also a YouTuber, Vinny? Do you have a partner that may be a YouTuber? I'm just curious. Asking for a friend. Vinny Vincent invasion. That's awesome. Was it like a mashup of like, I don't know, who? Vinny Stallone and Vincent Price? If Vinny Stallone and Vincent Price had a baby. Chris has one of those. What is his? If his is so dang funny too. It has to do with Uma Thurman, and he's washing dishes. I doubt he's listening to me. Do you think we can get him to come in here and tell us? Let's see. I've asked him to please enter the chat. You know, Chris, that was a funny thing about like when we were dating, he knew. Like, even though there's an 8-year difference, he knew a lot of like 60s, 70s, 80s trivia, which really surprised me. It was crazy. So, I mean, I knew in that regard we were very relatable, and like he could like there wasn't going to be this huge crazy like kind of cultural gap between us, if that makes sense, just because of what he knew from trivia. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like I knew I wasn't going to have to explain a lot to him. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Chris says, "Okay, hang on." All right, Funky Cold Medina. So Hunter's on the board with 1. Mike is at 3. Simple Life is at 2, and Mrs. Hopkins with 1. Make sure to hit that like button and slide on up to make sure you're current. And Chris is in the chat. I hear my voice in the room. So Chris, the question was, what is that Uma Thurman kind of joke you have? Because there was a band called Vinnie Vincent Invasion, and I was like, well, if Vinnie Stallone and Vincent Price had a baby kind of thing. Where's your Uma Thurman thing? Uma Thurman. Question number 10. In this 1969, I'm sorry, let me start again. In 1969, this song recorded by Sly and the Family Stone was released just prior to the band's high-profile performance at Woodstock. Song peaked at number 2 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 Singles chart. It peaked at number 3 on the U.S. Billboard. And it ranked as 7th biggest U.S. hit in 1969. And is... No. Yes, Hunter. Hot fun in the summertime. Chris, what was your little joke about Uma Thurman, or was it Oprah? If somebody married somebody else. He's wearing his comfy clothes, so he won't be in here. Oh, David Letterman. So what was it? Hendrix should have been probably paid the most. I guess he would have been the draw the biggest crowd at the time. I don't know. Oprah, Uma, Oprah. That's what it was. I knew it was something weird like that. 1973. There was another little thing like that you had, I think, Chris. Oh, it was Abe Vigoda. What was the Abe Vigoda one? Maybe it's not fit for prime time. Question number 11. Elton John said, Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. In which song? Vinny. Vinny is on the board. It's about time, Vinny. By the way, do you have a note from your mom? I know. Salute the captain for putting up with me. Oh, gosh. All right. Question number 12. And I don't know why this didn't make my one-hit wonder list, but Nick Gilder saw U.S. success with this hit. Nick Gilder. He was born in London, and he lives in Vancouver. British Columbia. Very good, Mike. And bonus. Do you know what band he was in formerly? What band was Nick Gilder in formerly? Prior to. I'm surprised, Hunter. I would expect you to know this one. No, not the Bay City Rollers. They were Scottish. I don't think Billy Idol did a cover of that. Oh, he did do a cover? Really? I'm going to have to check that out. I'm backed out on what I need to check out. UFO and Billy Joel. Of Hot Child. Man, y'all giving me some homework. Oh, Billy Idol. Why was I thinking Billy Joel? Billy Idol. Do I remember him doing that? Probably not. Why? Because I'm old. That's my excuse. Oh, that's wild, Mike. My high school boyfriend was from, he was from Terrytown. Home of the Headless Horseman. I'm trying to think who lives around here. Somebody that lives, but I think he only had like a one hit wonder as well. But apparently he plays some of the clubs around, not clubs, he'll play like restaurant bar type stuff now and then. Yeah, I feel badly for Billy Joel and what he's going through. Yeah, he did Simple Life. And I didn't read anything about the disease, but it didn't sound, when I hear encephalopathy, it doesn't sound good. So I don't know if it's something where they can relieve the pressure. And my grandmother had like this thing of white matter that was leaking, and they had to drill like a couple holes in her head. She had a head like a bowling ball. But yeah, it was crazy. She recovered fine. So the name of the band was Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd was the name of the band. Uh, Now, I was going to ask to name a member of the band, but I'm not even going to go there. But Brian Adams was also a member of Sweeney Todd, as were a bunch of booths. They had a bunch of booths that were members of Sweeney Todd. They had Chris Booth, Phil Booth, John Booth. I don't know if they're all related or not. Oh, yeah. Angela Lansbury, I believe, won a Tony for her role in Sweeney Todd. I do believe. Question number 13. This song was released in this song was released by Rod Stewart in 1978 as a second single from his 1977 album Footloose and Fancy Free. Very good, Mike. You've got it. So you're at 5. Way to go. Yeah. So here you go. Now, Benny, I know this is probably one of your favorite artists. So y'all get your hands on the keyboard because Vinny's probably going to know this one. I'm gonna bet. So this song by Paula Abdul, released June 1989 as the 5th single from her debut album Forever Your Girl, was written and co-produced by Elliot Wolf and reached #1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. Cold hearted. Hot dogs. Where did the hot dogs come in? Hot dogs, hot legs, hot wieners. Oh no. Now when I go to get monetized, 10 years from now, they're gonna pull this and I'm gonna get a ding for saying wieners. Oh gosh. So yeah, who got that point? Y'all throw me off here. I'm trying to keep up. Cold hearted. That was Honor, right? Yes. #3. Ooh, okay. I loved this one because I loved his role. Um, Phil Hartman did the voice for Waldo in this music video featuring Van Halen playing both their adult selves and young students. Phil Hartman did the voice for Waldo in this music video featuring Van Halen playing both their adult selves and young students. Of course, Phil Hartman went on after doing the voice of Waldo to then being the voice of Captain Carl on Pee-wee's Playhouse. Hot for teacher, you are correct. A Simple Life. Very good. Yeah. But I was contracting with GTE in Lexington, Kentucky when Pee-wee's Playhouse came out. And I would work Saturdays, but I would always take, never during the week, never Monday through Friday would I do this, but I would take a break, a lunch break, and go watch Pee-wee's Playhouse in the break room of GTE in Lexington on Saturdays. Because I worked every Saturday and I worked out of town. You had to find your fun where you could. I also built rockets, model rockets, and launched them when I lived there. You got to find something to keep you busy and out of trouble. And it was a college town, so there was a lot of trouble to be had. All right. So, yeah, I loved Captain Carl and Manji. He was creepy to you? I loved him. I thought he was so talented. Yeah, I saw the HBO special when it first came out, before the Pee-wee thing and all the movies and all that. Yeah, I definitely liked him. It was a creative series. Question number 16. The Who sang about this kind of taxi on their album, The Who Sells Out, 1995 CD bonus track. So I shouldn't have said on their album. I should have said on their CD, The Who Sells Out, 1995 CD bonus track. It was not in the original release. There you go, Vinny. Wow. Deep cut that only aficionado like Vinny might know. But yeah, The Who Sells Out, that was kind of like them kind of joking around. But I like the Heinz beans on the cover. They definitely had fun with that album. Yes, early morning cold taxi. Feeling hungry. I just had dinner. That's crazy. All right. Question number 17. How are we on time? Not too shabby. Number 17. This disco hit by Donna Summer is how I felt after dancing to the song. I want to know, why did clubs not turn up the AC? Like, why all that sweating? What's for tea, Mum? Why do we have to sweat like that? Yes, we were hot-blooded. But that is not the song. It was Hot Stuff. Simple Life got that one. Hot, 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 hot stuff. That was a great song. All right. I'm surprised I ever stayed hydrated enough in the clubs. I mean, they weren't clubs, they were teen clubs. So, we had waters. I don't even know if they sold Coke or anything like that. I don't remember anything like that. But the LA teen clubs did, because the LA teen clubs were like adult clubs. They were pretty cool. But not the Florida teen clubs, not so much. All right. Number 18. This song was performed by Meatloaf in Rocky Horror Picture Show. The song was performed by Meatloaf in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Club Soda. I don't think they sold anything. Where did we go? We went to the Sertoma Club, the JC's. Was it the American Legion? I think the Legion, we could use their facility, but yeah, they didn't have. They may have sold drinks. But there was such a big crowd, we couldn't even get the band inside the building. But that was the plan. I think one of the musicians from that band, that's the band that played on the talent show with us that we won for high school. One of the guitarists is actually an attorney now. I think he's in Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. Simple, happy life. I think you would have liked him in Vandemonium if you had not seen that yet. Vandemonium. Did anyone ever go see that? Vandemonium Plus on YouTube? You got to watch it. 22 minutes of your life that it's worth watching. I mean, Meatloaf's believe it or not, he just has a bit part in there. A very bit part in that. Kind of in the beginning and the end. The rest of it's all Ann Magnuson. She's fabulous. All right. So, nope. I'm crying icicles instead of tears. It's such a great line. But does anyone know the name of the song that Meatloaf performed in Rocky Horror Picture Show? No one remembers? Oh, come on. Really? How can you forget this one? Ah, my friends. You don't remember? Hoppatootie, bless my soul. I really love that rock and roll. Hoppatootie, bless my soul. I really love that rock and roll. Y'all don't remember? Wow. All right, here we go. Hunter, you were playing this the other night. You were playing some Black Oak, Arkansas. So I thought of you when I wrote this question. Jim Dandy from Black Oak, Arkansas, saying that he was this as well as fancy. My hair keeps getting in my eyes. Jim Dandy from Black Oak, Arkansas, saying that he was this as well as fancy. He was chilled and fancy. Kind of like giant shrimp. A giant shrimp cocktail. Chilled and fancy. Hot is in there. Hot and nasty. Hot and well done. That's how I like my men. Hot and well done. They're the pink in the center. Do you remember that song, Hunter? Hot and nasty. All right. Moving on. Oh no, I just lost it. Okay. This song by Judas Priest was inspired by the Lord's Prayer. This song by Judas Priest was inspired by the Lord's Prayer. Hunter is up on the same album as Jim Dandy to the Rescue. Which one was that? I believe it was. Yes. Yeah, maybe. That was on their Southern Rebel. Yeah, they call me Mr. Hot and Nasty. Yeah, they call me Mr. Fancy. I'm surprised they even played this song on the radio. Deliver us some hot pizza. Mrs. Hopkins. All right, so nobody knows like which song by Judas Priest is inspired by the Lord's Prayer. It is not deliver us some hot pizza. It is no, I'm surprised Mike didn't know this one. White Heat Red Hot. White heat, red hot. But I like Mrs. Hopkins' idea better. Breaking the law, breaking the law. All right, we're already at question 21. And we've got here Mrs. Hopkins. You have one, but I almost should give you a point for delivering us some hot pizza. Mrs. Hopkins has one. Vinny has two. Hunter, you're in with three. Simple Life, you have four. And Mike, five. You have five, Mike. Did we lose Mike? Oh, yeah. So you don't know this answer, Mike? White Hot Red. Do you know that song? White Heat Red Hot? All right. Ready for this? This is the last question of the evening. Here we go. Bimbo Barbarella performed this Hazel Adkins song. Bimbo Barbarella performed this Hazel Adkins song. If y'all don't know who Hazel Adkins is, you got to check him out. That's your assignment. Vandemonium Plus, and check out Hazel Adkins. There's actually a documentary about Hazel, and that's how I learned about him. No Vinny Barbarino. Bimbo Barbarella. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to give you a hint now on this song. Bimbo Barbarella performed this Hazel Adkins song, and the beginning of the lyrics start with, "Well, I'm going to put your head on my wall, just like I told you, baby. You can't got no more. You can't eat no more. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm going to put your head. I put it on my wall. Now, baby, don't you be afraid, because you don't want to eat. Eat none today. I'm going to put your head on my wall, and then you can eat no more hot dogs. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby, don't you be late. I want your head. I want it tonight. Get your head off at 8:30 and have it on my wall about 10:30. Yeah. Yeah, I think Bimbo's channel is still up on YouTube. All right, so that song by Hazel Adkins, No More Hot Dogs, is the name of the song. That's right. Simple Happy Life. She remembers no more hot dogs. So it's a tie. It is a tie. And luckily tonight, I just happened to bring two gifts. Or should we do a tiebreaker? I don't know. If we do a tiebreaker, Mrs. Hopkins has to come up with the question. I think if she could do that. And just real quick, let me do my announcements. Uh, uh, Again, go check out at Lisa Noel. Um, she has released a new song called West Coast Hippie Chick. You might even see Camp G May in her video. Uh, but she has a channel. She has a character named Barbie. She's gonna be merging Barbie over. I do believe there was talk about that. And but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, you can get more information there at that link for Lisa Noel. And she's a beautiful, tall. Oh, you like legs? She's a big, beautiful, tall blonde. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous. She lives in LA. It was a joke. You remember that song though, don't you? Do you remember it, Simple? Because she kept going on about Al eating hot dogs, and that's all he would eat was hot dogs and hot dogs. So then I found that song, and I found that song, and then I was lucky enough to find a whole. No, 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 no. I knew who Hazel Adkins was before that. I'd seen the documentary recently, though, I think is what had happened. And that song stuck in my head. So then, yeah, that's how she came about performing. Uh, I know when y'all said that at the beginning, I'm like, oh, here we go again. Y'all are already spewing out the answers. Because y'all did that. What was it? There was one I think Mike came in and there were a couple things that he shouted out or put on the chat, and it was like, oh no, like that's later on down the road. It's like y'all read my mind. It's crazy. I know. Big wieners. Real big wieners. Oh, speaking of wieners, I went to a cookout. Was it last week before last? And uh, this was a graduation actually. One of the neighbors' kids graduated, went over there, and they had the best hot dogs. They said they got them at Costco or Sam's. I think Sam's. They were so good. And they burn them. Okay. I like them burnt. Do you like your hot dogs burnt or non burnt, just warmed or boiled? I like mine burnt. I like that kind of crust on the outside of them. I like my corn crusty like that. I like a little char on my stuff. Okay, so let's get on to the prizes. Uh, well, I think Mike's fine. Yeah, grilled, but I like mine burnt grilled. If it's too cold or inclement weather, it's got to be like I fried in the pan. All right, first gift. First is a little bit of Americana here. Um, this is I think this was in Pennsylvania. This is an anniversary card that Chris gave me, so it's signed by Chris from Bun to Bun Bun, and here we have here's Chris, and he's wondering, God, we've been on this freaking road forever. It's never going to end. That was this year's anniversary card. Yeah. So you get that. Simple life. And then for Mike, we have a Lidl paper shopping bag. These cost extra. So, Mike, you won. As a camper, you can take it. You can hike stuff in with this. All your food. Put it in here. Use this to light your campfire. All, I guess, sustainable. Is that what you consider sustainable? It's made of recycled paper. Yeah. So that is these are the gifts for tonight. So congratulations to the winners. Very good, very good. So did anyone do anything exciting this last weekend? Did you get some R&R? Did you get some rest? We kind of just hung out, stayed close. I grilled a lot. I grilled steak, lamb, and pork 3 different days. I made jambalaya this week. Yes, I did, Mrs. Simple Life. I'm sure you would laugh at my jambalaya. But, it was decent. I didn't like, this is the thing. I can make rice using my finger as a measurement and have great rice. I measure rice and it is crappy. The rice was too mushy for me. And I don't know why. Well, I mean, Simple Life, not everybody can pull off a fashion bag like that. But I figured Mike was just the person to pull off that fashion look in the woods by himself without anyone around. My I was just remembering, hey Angela, my dad, he dated a lot of women. Well, the man was married 5 times, so he dated a lot of women. So he dated this woman once, and she had on this. She said, and Angela, she had this fake accent. Angela has the real accent, and she'd be like, "My name is Miss Chesney," and she would put on this, and she would talk about her nanny and stuff when she was growing up, and how everybody loved the nanny and stuff. Well, turns out that this woman had a vehicle she had to breathe into because she had a breathalyzer in there. And which is terrible. Like, don't drink and drive, and don't drink and drive to where you have to like blow into a device to start your car. And then she had a habit of carrying around Neiman Marcus and Saks Fifth Avenue shopping bags, like everywhere. She would go to a restaurant. She would have like a Neiman or a Saks shopping bag with something in it. She would have her purse and then the bag with always everywhere. And she took them. I don't know where she got the bags, but she always had. And it was always Neiman or Saks. It was the funniest dang thing. The funniest dang thing. And poor thing. She struggled. She ended up passing with liver failure, which was sad. which was sad. Not when my dad was dating her, but yeah. Oh, she couldn't afford to shop at those places, Honor. But she would put on airs like, you know, like she would try and flash stuff like she came from, it was kind of like Angela knows. Angela knows the type. I don't want to talk bad about people. But I'm just saying she was an interesting character. But it was funny, yeah. Always had her like Neiman Marcus or Saks Fifth Avenue bag. Yeah, basically it was false advertising on her. Or was it a false? See, I would look at that as a red flag, not false advertising. I would just be like, red flag, run, run, run. That's why I dated some guys, when I looked hot, like those pictures on my like on uh my which is it? My community post. Like back in those days, I'd have guys date me and buy me stuff, and that just creeped me out. I saw a girl talking on live last night. And she's so young, but she talks with such confidence about men and how they behave and their different behaviors. And she was saying that it was just so funny. Like what she thinks is attractive, I see as red flags. But she accuses guys of doing a lot of false advertising. She's funny. She's cute. She's young. And it's amusing to watch her, like, take on the world as young as she is through her young eyes. It's so funny. And a lot of materialistic behavior. Like, she thinks, like, if a guy really, really likes you, like, he has to buy you a lot of stuff. That always creeped me out. Like, that always made me run the other way. Yeah, he had sushi and ramen on his birthday, but he had like all these other meals. We had hamburgers. He had jambalaya, which is one of his favorite dishes. He had flat iron steak on the grill. He had lamb on the grill. He had ribs on the grill. All the fixins, all the accoutrements. So, yeah, he had a good birthday. Yeah, he sure did. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe how old he is. I might have to trade him in for a younger model. No. I would never. I would never. No, no, no. No way. No, Chris is a good guy. He deserved a good birthday, and I think he had a good one. But it was so funny. So I was gonna buy him. I know he's always liked watches, but he's always like had minor watches, like a Casio, and he has like a Skagen watch, like from 20 years ago. But he's had this thing for watches for a while. And so I was going to buy him a really nice watch. And then, like last month, he comes out and he has like 11 watches. He has, like, the man, the man changes watches because they'll get too tight. So he'll change into one that's looser in the afternoon after he's eaten and, start holding that water weight. So I didn't buy him. I didn't get him a watch for his birthday. Yeah, yeah. But what he has, they're not like high end watches. They're um, what do they call them? I learned more about him watching Danny the Medic. Uh, Homage watches. So they look like a high end watch, and they're made well, but they're only like $40. And then he has some that are cheaper than that. He's gotten at a sale price. Yeah. I know, right, Mrs. Hopkins? I was like, whoa, dude. They have like a watch anonymous. But I was funny because I was telling him about Danny the Medic. Danny the Medic had a has a watch channel because that's one of his. He has a guitar. I think he has hobbies, but I don't know that he has his guitar channel anymore. I think he sold those. He kept a couple, but he sold most of his guitar collection. So he does watches, he does miscellaneous. I don't know. He has, I don't know, different channels, but I was watching Danny the Medic's channel, which is how I he came out of the closet to me about having a watch problem. I have a really nice watch. I never wear it. Yeah. Sad they don't call them copies. And they are legal. They're not like rip off Rolexes or, you know, they're not meant to fool anybody. And they don't have the watchmaker's name on the watch either. I mean, they don't have a fake, like, oh, this is a Rolex. It's not what he's getting. Homage watch. It's something, you know. I don't know. The next trivia topic, I was thinking, how about colors? Weather, rainy, stormy, cloudy, sunshine. We could do weather. And then we could do colors, maybe. But weather sounds like a good one, especially now because I'm just really frustrated with weather. It is not cooperating. So I need a garden. So Chris has an update on the garden stuff. So I don't even have any video. I have a lot of shorts I need to crank out. So it's probably what you're going to be seeing out of me coming up. Uh, all all right. So I guess Saturday we'll have some work done on the garden, which is good. Maybe we can get a crowd of people on board. I'll hire some people to come in and help on that project, maybe. So, but yeah, go check out Lisa Noel. I think y'all will like her. I mean, just check on her avatar. I think that'll get you going in there anyway. Like I said, she's a pretty blonde, pretty tall blonde. You like long legs? She's got them. But what else is going on? Yeah, Camp Gmail every Saturday night. Mark Kropka. You never know when he's going to pop up, but he has been popping up more. Pardon me. Hunter. Um, Hunter goes live every now and then. Did I just like kick myself out? They make it harder to share people's stuff. Share channel, copy. There you go. So there's Honor. I like Hike with Mike stuff too, because his stuff is all nature related. Like it the other day, he just had bird songs and crickets chirping, and oh, it was beautiful. The wind was blowing. There's Mike. First one is Hunter. Second one is Mike. You get some Mrs. Hopkins. Mrs. Hopkins, I'm not getting notifications. Are you doing anything? Have you put out any stuff lately? Yes. You did. I don't get notifications. What? Oh, yeah, I did get the sanitizer, but I did not get the other one. It irritates me. Like Charlotte Unplugged, YouTube will not give me. I have unsubscribed, resubscribed, played with the notification bell, all kinds of stuff. And YouTube does not want to give me really? YouTube does not want to give me oh, you're right. Why is it doing that? Mrs. Hopkins was wrong. Holy cow. What is wrong? Why is that happening? Because I'm going to their about and I'm going on share channel. Is it doing it to you too, Hunter? No. You were able to get it, Hunter. For me, though, I was going to. I'll show you what I was doing. I was going here. I was going to more. I was going to more info. And I was coming here to share channel, copy channel ID. And then when I go to copy channel ID, paste, that's what I got. And then when I go there, it takes me to my stream. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. And it's a different, what's weird, it's a different URL every time too when I did that. Subs and copy and link. Oh, because you're subscribed to them, right, Hunter? And I'm in live, so it makes it harder for me to do that. So that's weird. I don't know why YouTube is messing with me. Oh, I guess I can stop sharing. But yeah, Mrs. Hopkins, the queen of graphics. She's always so good at that. The queen of graphics. Stop sharing. So yeah. So that's weird. I don't know why. And I did that same maneuver on all of the links. But anyway, spread the love. Go see each other. How did we lose Vinny? We lost Vinny. Did I scare him off when I asked him that question? Because Hunter was there when it happened, right? Who was it, Hunter, that said they're in Frankenmuth? It freaked me out. Anyway, but what are we on an hour 30? I think we'll end it. And we said next week is what we're doing? Weather. Yeah, I think I am too. He doesn't post any videos. I try to get him to. He'd be good. I tell him that y'all miss him and y'all miss seeing him. So that's why I put him on a live this weekend. So I figured some people might enjoy seeing the captain for a change instead of seeing me all the time. But yeah, we're doing the weather. That will be fun. But yeah, go check out Lisa Noel. And I'm going to check out, I still haven't had time to check out the Brady Bunch Variety Hour. I'm going to check out that UFO CD that had the that one song on it. What was it? Something hot. And I'm going to do the Billy Idol cover of Hot Child in the City. I don't remember that. That's right, Captain. That's right. Hey, Rudy. All right, Rudy. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good week. Thanks for hanging out, Rudy. It wasn't Hot Child. It was Billy Idol, Hot Child in the City. And then it was somebody else that did the other. When I quoted which one, Rudy? Oh, Pray for Cora from Cat Sart Picks. Yes. Is that what you wanted, Rudy? But I hope you have a good week, everyone. What? Not alive in 31? No, Rudy, I'm only 62. I wasn't a teen in 56. Oh my. I'd be really old then. I mean, I would be quite old. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Echo is fine and pray for her. She is living her life at your age. Oh, that's awesome, Rudy. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. In 62, your mom was 30. Oh my gosh. She was old enough to be my mom. Oh, okay, Rudy. I have a February birthday as well, Rudy. You're going to make Mrs. Hopkins type? She's tired, Rudy. She takes care of her mother all day. She's a really good daughter. And we love Mama B. Wow. That's incredible, Rudy. Rudy, what's your favorite number? Oh, okay. Well, if Lady Sky says that, it might be true. So is that your favorite number, Rudy? 8 or just 8? August is the 8th month, so you would be 8 8. Be crazy if you were 8888. There you go. There you go. Jen Jr. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to imagine anything being born here, Rudy. No, nothing being born here. Not at all. No. Ixnay. We don't do births over here anymore. No humans, no critters, no ain't birthing no babies over here. Not here down in Georgia. Nope. No, we're not. Who? Bette Midler? No, Bette Midler is not born in the 40s. If you're talking about Bette Midler. All right, y'all. Rudy, we're going to say good night. So it was good seeing you. You take care. And thanks, y'all, for coming. Thanks for playing. Hope y'all have a good week. And yeah, we have a couple more holidays coming up around the corner. So get ready for that. I don't know if Marines wear shorts, Rudy. I will try to find that out, though. That's a good question. I don't think so. I think they always wear pants, you know, if they're able to. But, you know, I don't know. No, I don't. Rudy, I check out My Fiber Fun. She does yarn work. She does a crochet. Okay, thanks, Rudy. I appreciate that. All right, y'all have a good one. Take care. Love y'all. Be good. Hunter, you going live later? That's awesome, Rudy. All right. Well, Rudy, Hunter and Mark Kropko go live anytime. Camp Gmail goes live Saturday. And Lisa Noel, she was live earlier today. You missed it, but be sure to subscribe to Lisa Noel so that you can get those notifications. Hit that notification bell for her. You can do it for me too if you want. I'd appreciate it. And that like button. Love y'all. Good night. Bye.